So here is the Samsung Galaxy 5G or S10 5G, I think.
Hold on there. I tell you, them have a new one already. Not just last week, the S10 unveiled
But
that. So
it's
hold
not.
on, if they buy me
No.
and get an old phone, I want new phone this. And when
Um.
them going to release
You
our
know
next
what?
phone.
Just cue the intro. Hello folks and welcome to another episode of Brand New Everyday. My name is Peyton Wilmot. I'm thinking this is the first one for the year. Anyhow, we're going to actually cover the launch of the Galaxy S10 line because you have the S10e, S10, S10 Plus, and as you can see, you actually see the S10 5G. Now, the thing about it is that before I put out this video, I really wanted to find out certain key features that people were asking me about. Some were asking me if you can buy a screen protector, put on it, a lot of stuff people were asking. I actually got some time to actually interview and talk to a Samsung exec that was actually able to give me some answers. So this video is going to cover those concerns and the actual launch event specs, everything you need to know about the Galaxy line. So let's just start it. So let's get one thing straight. The Samsung Galaxy Unpacked event 2019, a lot of people were shocked when the first phone unveiled wasn't the S10. It was actually the Samsung Fold. You heard me right. A foldable phone, which when it's closed, it's 4.6 inches, and when it's unfolded, it's 7.3 inches. But more on that in a separate video. We're here for the S10 and the S10 line of phones. So the Galaxy S10 marks a very important milestone for Samsung. This is actually the milestone that they're making the Samsung Galaxy line for 10 years now. So this is their 10-year anniversary for the Galaxy S series. Now, looking back at it, something that most people might not know on my channel is that from the first inception of the first Galaxy S, I was reviewing this phone in Jamaica. Pretty sweet. So, but when I look at it, that means I'm 10 years older and still doing tech. Old man. Okay. Anyway, fun and joke aside, the S10 being so important, Samsung put a lot of features into this phone. Now, let's just glance on the surface of some of the things that you can expect if you purchase a S10 Plus or a S10. We'll leave the S10e for a later time. Now, when you purchase a Samsung Galaxy S10 or S10 Plus, two major features you will see right off the bat is that the fingerprint scanner is on the screen, the display this time around. Also, there's a whole punch out for the front facing cameras. So if you're going with the S10 alone, you will have a single hole punch out for the front camera on the display. If you're going with the S10 Plus, you will have a dual punch out that shapes out as a pill for the front facing cameras on the S10 Plus. Now, one other major thing you will see once you turn the phone over is that with the S10 and S10 Plus, you don't get one nor two, but you get 3 cameras with flash. You heard me right. 3 cameras with flash. We're not starting to talk about specs yet. We're just talking about things you will see once you take up the phone. Now, the bezels around the S10 and S10 Plus are very small and narrow. It really does look like it's just all display. Honestly, I can't wait to get my hands on this phone and review it. It looks amazing. It does look better, in my opinion, than a phone with the notch. I wasn't feeling the notch when the notch came out. So while we're on the topic of display, let me just give you the measurements for each phone. Now, if you're going with the S10 Plus, you'll be getting a 6.4-inch display. And if you're going with the S10, you'll be getting a 6.1-inch display. They might seem very large, and you might think that the phone will be very large to support this display. But the truth is, because the screen goes so close to the edge, trust me, the phones are roughly the same size as the phones them last year, but with just bigger displays. So let's talk about some specs. Now, we all know that the Samsung Galaxy S line had a lot of specs already, and with the S10 comes new feature sets added to what you already had on the S9 and the S9 Plus. Now, instead of going over the whole spec sheet, let's just talk about the mind-blowing ones that Samsung added to the S10 and S10 Plus. Now, with the S10 line of phones, you get 3 cameras at the back. And these 3 cameras are two 12 megapixel and a 16 megapixel ultra wide camera. Now, what I've been told is that this camera is so wide that you can actually see everything in the picture that is taken that you can see with your naked eye. That's how wide it is. Whatever you can see, you can take a picture of with this ultra wide lens. Also, the front facing cameras on these phones can record 4K video. Yeah, you heard me right. That is a first. You can record 4K video. You also get very large batteries with these phones, and the battery life is much better because all of these phones are using the new Snapdragon 855. And if you're not in the region to get the Snapdragon 855, you'll definitely get the Exynos 9820, and this is definitely a very powerful processor, in-house processor made by Samsung. So shifting the focus a little bit to the Samsung Galaxy S10e, now it's not, most people perceive it to be the lower end of the Samsung S10 line, but it's not really a lower quality phone compared to the S10 and the S10 Plus. Really, there's just certain features that you won't get with the S10e, but you're getting the same processor, you're getting the same exact cameras except for the ultra wide, and you're getting a side mounted fingerprint scanner instead of an in-display fingerprint scanner. So you're getting the same processor, the same RAM, you're getting a powerful phone for less money. You still have that single hole cutout punch hole thingamajig, what they call the Infinity O display, and that right there is a very powerful phone for less money. So there you have it, folks, the S10 line of phones, and those phones will be coming out
March 8th, my youth. You forget to mention the Samsung 10 5G, man.
Yeah.
I know that you start out the video with, and that maybe you want to know about.
Okay, so as Dave is reminding me, the video started with the S10 5G. Now, I don't think the S10 5G will be coming to Jamaica anytime soon because it's for 5G networks and we barely have 4G out here. So who knows? Maybe next 10 to 15 years before we get 5G. But really and truly, the S10 5G is a redone S10 Plus with more specs. I didn't even know this was possible. I think the RAM is more. I'm quite sure it's not 3 cameras at the back, it's 4. So there's 1 extra camera. And the screen is bigger and the battery is bigger. I don't know what else is different, but I know it's like a S10 Plus that's supercharged. So it's not like it's a newer phone. It's still within the S10 line of phones, just that for 5G you need all this extra battery power And if you're going to put a bigger battery in there, might as well just put a bigger screen. And I cannot reason out why there's 4 cameras at the back, but there's 4 cameras at the back. Anyhow, folks, that is it for the Unpacked event. If you missed it, there's a link below to watch it. And these phones are definitely something that I'm looking out to testing. There's a lot more features to it, but I would rather wait until I get the phones in my hand and test them for myself. So that's it. Thank you guys for watching, and look out for the next video for the Unfold or the Fold or the Samsung Fold. Yes, Samsung Fold phone, which is a foldable phone, and some question and answers with a Samsung rep or 2 for your questions. Okay, thank you guys for watching, and until next time, peace.
Snakes in the grass, you gotta watch where you step. Blood on the leaves, you either kill or be killed. When there's food on the table, you either eat or you starve. And when the sharks in the water, you either sink or you swim. It's a jungle out there. It's a jungle out there. It's a jungle out there.